Hey guys, welcome to Code Above. Today we're going to be going over how to make a Discord.js Discord server bot. You might see them occasionally in different servers, and this is how you can make your own. So here we're just going to open up some kind of IDE, whether it's Visual Studio Code or Atom or something else, whatever you want. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have Node installed. The way you can do that is node-v in the terminal. So here we can see I have it installed. If you don't, you'll get an error, and then you can just head over to node.js.org right here, and so you can just pick your system and install it appropriately. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a directory called, oh, and by the way, if you don't have a terminal inside your IDE, you can always just use the one that comes with your device. So we're going to say make directory, and we're going to call it Discord bot. Now that we have the directory made, we can go cd Discord bot, and then we can just say code dot. If you don't have code dot set up, you can always just go inside the actual you can go inside your file manager and then find the actual project. So here is the Discord project, and in here we can just say touch index.js, and so then we get a file. The reason that we needed to have Node installed was so we could just say npm init, and you can say -y, otherwise you get all these questions that you have to answer, but this way it just goes through them all. You just press enter, but makes it a little faster. So now we're going to say npm I, or npm you can say install discord.js. So we'll just give that a second. So now we have our index.js file. This is where all of our code is going to be written. Next thing you want to open is some kind of internet. So here I have Firefox, and we have a Discord server. See, I have nothing in it yet, and so here I am, and I just have text channels, nobody else is in it, just super simple. Then over here, this is the discord.com/developers/applications. I'm going to put this down in the description also, but this is where you're actually going to make the client ID, secrets, and tokens that we're going to need. First thing we're going to do is go to the new application button, and we'll just give it a name. So I'll call mine Discord bot, just to keep it consistent. And so now that's made, and so here we have a client ID, client secret. You can give it a description if you want. Now that we're here, we can actually just start coding our bot. So we can say const discord equals require discord.js. Then we can say const client equals new discord, capital D, discord.client. Oh, not category name. Client. Alright, now that that's all set, this is just requiring the library that we just installed, so the discord.js library that we installed up. Oh, it was in our last terminal, but we just installed that, and so now we're setting it to a variable called Discord, and in that library we have a Discord client, and we're making a new instance of that client. So now we can say, actually let's add it to our server. So here you can choose different scopes if you were to set up OAuth. That's something different, I might get into that, but for now we're just going to add a bot. Yes, do it. And then so here we have Discord bot. I'm gonna take mine so it's not public, but you can feel free to set yours as public. It just means that it can be added by anyone. Give it the admin permissions just for now. You don't have to after, but I'm going to just for now. And going back to OAuth, you're just gonna select bot as the scope, and then copy. And then we're just gonna go to a new tab and let this just open. So now we can just add it to our server, so the coding playground. Authorize. And then you might get a caption, no big deal. Alright, cool. So now you should get this authorized. You can close it. So now we're over here. Just to show you, now we have Discord bot just landed. Here's our bot. You can add a profile picture by going to bot and selecting an image. So here's the token that we're going to need. We're also going to need a client ID and a client secret. I'm going to have to regenerate these each time, but you can just leave yours. Anything that has a, like before it had that click to reveal, you want to keep that private so no one else can see it. Otherwise, you can always just hit regenerate, but then you have to change your code also, so just make sure you're aware of that. So if I say, here's this one, then let's just say I told someone that, we go regenerate and we get a new one. We can keep doing that too. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get our command set up. So client is your bot. So you can also just call that bot if you want. So bot. So we'll say bot dot on ready. So this is how you initialize your actual Discord bot. So by saying ready, that's the command that Discord has used, and it's a function. And so console.log, and so this is just the one Discord has here. So we're just looking at the example, console.logged, logged in as, and then client.user.tag. So we're just going to say console.logged in as, and then so now we can just run our bot. You can run your bot by going node.js or whatever file you decided to call your whatever name you decided to call your file. So now we can go here. Or what happened? Oh, we didn't add in any of our secrets. So I'm just gonna clear this. So if we go back to up here, we're gonna need to say client.login token. This client.login token, that always has to stay at the bottom of your file. So client.login, and then instead of writing out token, you can make a new file if you want. We'll call this config.js, or let's make it a JSON file. So config.json, then we'll just do 2 brackets, and we'll say bot token, and that's going to be equal to we'll go back here to our Discord developer portal, and here's our token, so I'll just say copy. Oh. Okay, so now we have our bot token. Now we can go back to our index.js, and at the top we can just say, and we can just say const config equals require, and then take out this discord.js, and we can say /config.json. So now we have this file, and we have this bot token as a variable that we can call. So we can say console.login, and we can say config.botToken. Not that. I didn't mean to put it as an array. Bot token. There we go. Okay. So now we can say node index.js. What is this? Client is not defined. Oh yeah, because we have to say bot, because we named it bot up here. So node index.js. Now what do we get? Client is not defined. Oh, it's bot here also. So in here we get bot, logged in as Discord bot number, and then we get our number, and if we go back here we can see our bot is now online. Now we can actually add some fun commands and give it some actual responsibility in the server. Next thing I'm gonna do is just end this terminal. So the way you can do that, if you're on Mac, Control-C. I believe it's the same for Windows, but don't quote me on that. Here we can say client on client.on, and then here we're gonna name our message basically. So we can say here client.onMessage, and so that's the reaction that we want. So when we send a message, we want to take that message, and we're gonna say if the message, so if message dot content equals and so in their example they say ping, like ping pong, so ping, then we're gonna say if it's ping, then we're gonna do message dot reply pong. And so now, so this is the, this should be bot. So when the bot gets a message, it's going to take that message and it's going to reply with pong if the message is written as ping. Actually, before we do that, I'm just going to show you guys something. You can say console.log message. So here you can see all the attributes of that message. So here our bot is now online. You saw for a second it went offline there because I had ended the terminal, but now it's back online. And so now if I send a message, let's just say hello, then over here we see here is all the information that you can use as a condition. So we can say if the parent ID equals that, or if the last message is that. There are tons of different things that you can do. For now we're just going to stick with the where is it, the text, what did I say, hello? Yeah, so we're just going to say message.content because content is hello. So if message.content is equal to ping, so 3 equals means you're checking something, so if that's equal to ping, message.reply pong. So we'll just save that, and here we'll say ping. Is it running? Oh, I have to restart it. So here we'll say ping. So here, it tags me and it says pong because it's saying message.reply, so we're replying to that specific user. We can also say message.send. And then we're just gonna have to restart it again. And we can say ping. Oh, what did I get? What is it? Before we continue, I should have done this earlier, but we're gonna say npm I, so that's npm install -d, a capital D, nodemon. This is gonna allow the server that's running our index file to just keep restarting, and so then we don't have to keep restarting ourselves. So I just skip forward. The reason it wasn't working was because it says if message.content is ping. So ping is the only command that will trigger it to send hi. So if I just copy ping, then we'll get hi. So you can change this to hello, hi. We can also say, we can say more stuff like, we just copy this. If message.content equals bye, then we can say goodbye. So bye, and we get goodbye. So I hope you guys learned something. If not, feel free to hit the dislike button, but I hope so. Thank you so much for watching.